3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we go to Aramana, paṭipadā cittukkā. Okay, paṭipadā cittukkā. So last time we finished rūpāvacarakusalaṃ, cittukkā method and pañcaka method. Okay, so this 9 method is called pure 9. Okay, pure 9. In Pali it is called suddhika. Suddhika navaka. Suddha means pure, like a pure cloth, something like that. Suddha, without adding, without mentioning about the way or the practice, and also without mentioning what kind of object it is. Maybe object is there, but we can see now, but whether it is a weak object or strong object and so on. So without identifying, so that's why it is called suddhika navaka. Nava means 9, ka means something which is. So that 9 is called suddhika navaka. So on the page number 50, Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, page number 50, 50. So they are catasso paṭipadā. So we already are very familiar with the what? This is a practice, paṭipadā, practice. There are 4 kinds of practice. So in brief, dukkha paṭipadāṃ danda viññam. And then dukkha paṭipadāṃ khibba viññam, khibba viññam. And then sukha paṭipadāṃ danda viññam, and then sukha paṭipadāṃ khibba viññam, khibba viññam. So in the Athasalini, let me have a book. Athasalini, page number 227. Athasalini, page number 227. There is some explanation about the paṭipadā. So because of this kind of paṭipadā are not very new to you, that's why we can cover these 4 kinds of paṭipadā in an easy manner. So here for progress. Okay. Here commentator mentioned translation is called progress paṭipadā. Actually paṭipadā is practice is better. So here, I so much has the double classification called the 9-fold scheme, comprising 4-fold and 5-fold system being set forth. So that is a kind of linking, so a kind of connecting. But in its contents, this classification should be known as the 5-fold jhana and 4-fold system. The 4-fold system being included in the 5-fold system. in this context, this classification should be known. So even though we have such a different category, so four is already included under the five-fold jhana. So now because this jhana is accomplished also with a certain rate of progress, therefore in order to show the classification of progress, the test again begin with what are the Abhidhamma Kusala. Okay. Paṭipadā kamena. So here the word in order to show classification of progress with the certain rate of progress. With the certain rate of progress. That's it. Kamena. Kama means in the order of the practice. So dukkha paṭipadā danda viññā. So here commentator mentioned dukkha. So dukkha paṭipadā is there. It's a combination of two words, two component parts, dukkha and paṭipadā. Dukkha, and then if you look at the commentary there, you can see dukkha paṭipadā asati dukkha paṭipadā. So dukkha paṭipadā asa refer to asa is a kind of a sabanama. Okay, it can indicate all kinds. But here asa refers to what? Refers to the jhana. Okay, asa refers to jhana. For that jhana, there is dukkha and then paṭipadā. So dukkha and paṭipadā there. Because this jhana is accomplished also with a certain, when this jhana has a painful progress, we get the clause, progress being painful. So, painful practice, we can simply say. So there is a painful practice in the jhana, in this jhana. Therefore, this kind of a jhana is called dukkha paṭipadā. Okay, the jhana with the painful practice. And then another explanation is what? Danda abhiññā asati danda abhiññā. So danda abhiññā also combination of two component parts, danda and then abhiññā. So danda abhiññā asati danda abhiññā. So it's a kind of a what? Bhovi samasa. Okay, it's a kind of bhovi samasa. So both of the time, dukkha paṭipadā also, if you make a vigraha, vajanatha, so we have to make a what? Bhovi samasa. So both of them get a jhana. So danda here sluggish, slow, abhiññāna, understanding. Okay, here they say it is used as intuition. Intuition being sluggish. So understand abhiññāna means special knowledge, we say, mostly interpret as a special knowledge. So sluggish special knowledge. So the jhana with the sluggish knowledge. So that's called what? Danda abhiññāna. We acquire the knowledge. So previously, maybe we belong to the karma vacara citta. As a karma vacara being, in our mental stream, karma vacara citta, kusala, akusala, and so happens mostly. But so when there is a mahakusala citta, that is a normal. Okay. But when with the practice of the jhana, with the practice of the jhana on the at this or whatever meditation object, then we attain what? A kind of a jhana. So that jhana also associated with the wisdom. Okay, so that's why it's called Abhinya. So special. So for us, it's special. So Abhinyana, Abhinya. So that Abhinya special knowledge is attained with a slow progress. Okay, with a slow progress. So even though we make an effort, we cannot attain it easily. So we cannot attain the jhana very easily. Maybe all the jhana fetters cannot become obvious for a long time. Okay, for a considerable time, considerable amount of a time. So maybe some people, they practice the jhana meditation on the other kasina, maybe Vrigamma Nimitta, preparatory sign, Ogaha Nimitta, and then Paṭipadā Nimitta. So even though we get the Paṭipadā Nimitta, then all the other mental hindrances are subsided. But even in that condition, all the other jhana fetters like Vidaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata, they does not become obvious. So for a considerable amount of time. So that sort of thing is called what? Danda Bhinya, slow wisdom. So here, Danda Bhinya. Iti dukkha patipadandiva, danda bhinyandiva, pathavikasinnandiva. So there you can pay attention to the word va. Okay. Dukkha patipadandiva, danda bhinyandiva, pathavikasinnandiva, tinibi. So either as a dukkha patipada or danda bhinya or pathavikasina. Tinibi, all of these three. Jhana Seva Namani are the name for the jhana, or the name of the jhana. Okay, so that's why when you see dukkha patipada, it does not mean to be just the painful practice, but we have to understand that the jhana that attained with the painful practice. And also Dhanda Vinya is also a kind of the jhana, it's a name for the jhana that attained with the slow progress. And then, so Bhattavigasina also, it does not refer to this only, the jhana that attained by taking the this as a kasina, as an object. Okay, so we have to understand. That's why commentator here purposely mention not to mistake. So dukkha patipada, danda vinya, and then Bhattavikasina, all of them are the name for the jhana. So that may be first jhana or second or third or fourth or fifth jhana, whatever. But we have to take note that these are representing representative of the jhana. Or another name of the jhana. Dukkha patipadan khipa vinyandi adi subi esivanayo. So another three practices also the same. Dukkha patipada khipa vinya. Khipa means quick progress, quick wisdom. The wisdom that can be attained quickly. And also sukha patipada. Okay, sukha patipada, danda vinya, sukha patipada, khipa vinya. So they are also the same thing. It refers to what? Jhana. Quick intuition. So here, there is some explanation about the sukha and dukkha and sukha. Or partially is explained what? Paṭipadā. What is a paṭipadā? Okay, and also what is a vinya? Trying to, want to say, make it a kind of limit from which to which is called paṭipadā. From which moment to which moment, that is paṭipadā. So that kind of duration is a paṭipadā. Then after this duration, up to the another duration, that is abhiññā. So like this, here you can see where. So here then, from the first resolve till the essence of the particular jhana arises, the jhana development which occurs is called paṭipadā or progress. So paṭipadā here, paṭipadā means what? From the first time, okay, we make a resolution that I will practice to attain the jhana. Okay, so I will practice to attain the jhana. We first make a what resolution or determination, our mental inclination, and then we prepare the deeds, and also we find the we prepare the object. Either it may be art or maybe Patavi Abo Dejo Vayo. So four. And also another thing is the Nila Bida Lohita Odada. Four color meditation object. So it may be one of them. So from after that we have to do what? We have to try to find what a suitable place. Okay, for the meditation practice. And then what? We have to cut off all the major and minor impediment, paṭipadā. This is called in Pali paṭipadā. So if we, for example, if we have to do something, we have to finish before we practice. So that it may be a kind of what? A kind of disturbance or impediment to our practice. So that these moments are also included. So under the name of the paṭipadā. So and also we try to what? We're trying to stay. We're trying to study the meditation and also practice. And up to the what? Up to the neighborhood concentration, neighborhood jhana. Here they say what? Assess. Okay, assess. From the first resolve, take the essence of the particular jhana. Suppose we are practicing to attain the first jhana, and then before the attainment of first jhana, there is a parikama, upachara, anuloma, kotaraku there. Dhammasaṅgaṇī cetas are there. Dhammasaṅgaṇī javanas are there, happening. So, with these javana cetas, so hindrances, mental hindrances are to some extent subsided or calmed or removed. So, but we are not yet attained. What we dhyana is not yet attained. So that's a called SS or upachara jhana. They call upachara jhana in Pali. Yeah, Paṭhamma samana harado paṭhaya. Paṭhaya means studying from. Paṭhaya studying from. Do time. Studying from the time of the first resolution to practice the jhana. Yawa dasa jhana sa upacharam upajati. So until the SS jhana. Okay. Until the SS to the apana jhana. So this between this tawa bhavada jhana bhavana jhana meditation is called paṭipadā, the ojati. Okay. Yeah. So in this among these four paṭipadas, we have to know first what is paṭipada and what is abhiññā. Okay. So from the first resolution up to the upachara jhana, that's it. Between this, whatever jhana meditation practice, that is called paṭipada. And then Commentator continue to say what Upajara do Pana Pataya. Okay, starting from the Upajara Jhana, Yawa Abana, up to the Abana Jhana. Maybe if we are practicing first Jhana, okay, up to the first Jhana attainment. So Yatawa Bawada Panya. Okay, Tawa Bawada Panya. So during this time, Panya arises. Okay, that kind of Panya is called Abhinya. Okay, Panya is called Abhinya. So here, what did they say? So in the inside, which occurs from the essence, the ecstasy. So ecstasy mostly, the word apana is interpreted as ecstasy. It's called intuition. So it is abhinya. Okay. And this progress is painful to some. Okay. So dukkha. Tapana is a parivara ekachasa dukkha hoti. For some people, it is painful. So painful means what? The commentator continue to say. Nivaranadi pajanika dhamma samudhajara gahanadaya. Kicha. Kicha means so tiresome. Okay, tiresome, very hard or difficult. Asukha sevana. Sevana means what? Repetition. So sevana, approaching. So we can simply say seva is approach. So sukha seva, easy to approach. Asukha seva, easy, difficult to approach. Okay, why? Why we are difficult to approach to the jhana? Here, reason is giving Nivarana Adipachanika Dhamma Samudhajara Gahanadaya. So, Samudhajara, happening, arising, Gahanadaya. And Gahana means to take hold of something. Our mind is taking hold by the what? By the Nivarana. Nowadays they are trying to announce 144, with the loudspeakers, and then maybe police. They go around the city and they announce. I think you can hear that what. So here, Nivaranadi Pachanika. Pachanika means opposite. Okay, Nivarana, etc. Nivarana means the hindrances. So Pachanika Dhamma. Samudhajara. Samudhajara means going around. Okay, maybe visiting again and again. And also by taking hold of our mind. It takes a position in our mind again and again in high frequency. So even though we are practicing jhana, maybe are taking Patavi Kasina as an object, maybe we take a note, art, and so on, maybe for 1 hour, 2 hours, and so on. So even though we are practicing, so maybe 1 minute after another, maybe Nivaranas come one after another. Sometimes Kamachanda Nivarana appear again and again. When lustful desire arises, sometimes evil anger arises. Ketina Meda, Odaja Gogoja, Vijikeja, Vija, and so on. They try to visit our mind again and again. So the more they visit, the more they appear in our mind, the more tired we are. Okay, we feel more tired, more painful. So that's it called dukkha. Okay, so dukkha here does not mean to the maybe it may as a result produce maybe a kind of fatigue, right? A kind of fatigue. We feel very tired, exhausted, want to give up. Uh, so something happened. So that sort of thing is called what the dukkha. So actually, it's not directly to the mental and physical pain, but what happened? It is a disturbance. Our mind is, our concentration, meditation practice is disturbed by the high frequency of the what? High frequency of the Nivarana Dhammas. Okay. So here, how do they explain? And this progress is painful to some. The meaning is that from the abundant production of such opposing states as hindrances. Okay. So abundant production. Maybe we may produce hindrances again and again, or hindrances appear in our mind again and again. So that's why it became a difficult. So not pleasant to carry on. So finally, for some people they give up. Okay, better walk away from the meditation, and so so that sort of thing is called dukkha paṭipadā. Okay, dukkha means what? Dukkha means high frequency or the what? There are many hindrances within our mind, in our mind. So do some from there being so no such opposition for some people. So there, uh, what happened to them? So less or maybe lower frequency. So frequency of the hindrances is a very low level. So in that case, for them is easy, okay, sukha, easy to practice. So that's it between dukkha paṭipadā and sukha paṭipadā. Okay. So this point also commentator trying to explain here. And then what? Abhinya bi ekajasa danda hoti manda asigapawati. To some again. So regarding the abhinya, to some again, intuition is sluggish, weak. Manda means weak, and of a slow occurrence. So insight or intuition or wisdom, it arises or it occurs slowly. It takes time. It takes time, maybe 1 hour or 2 hours or more, to arise intuition, avinya, or wisdom. So, but for another people, it may be quick. And then, ikajasa kepa amanda sigapawati. So for another, hence he who here. To others it is a quick and also strong, and then of a swift occurrence. It occurs swiftly. So for the meditators, for those who have been practicing meditation, it can easily understand. So sometimes even though we practice 1 hour, so very difficult to have a concentration. Okay, very difficult to focus on an object. So maybe after 1 hour meditation session is finished, then we just get up. So, but at the time we didn't feel any happiness. So that is what danda vinya. For some people, they are No mental hindrances there, as well as all the jhana factors are easy to appear, easy to occur in their mind. So for them is a what? Sukha paṭipadā, khippa viññā. Okay, khippa viññā, quick intuition. Tasamayo arido kilese vaikambindo dukkena sasaṅgārena sambayogena kilamando vaikambeti tassa dukkha paṭipadāna mahoti. So here, firstly, Commentator explain what is dukkha, and then after that, what is paṭipada, and then what is dukkha. Now combination of the two terms, dukkha and paṭipada. Okay, dukkha paṭipada here means what? So that's my yo adi do kilese vaikambendo dukkena sasaṅgārena sambayogena. So why he is trying to remove? Okay, why a meditator is trying to remove mental hindrances or defilements? Dukkena, painfully, and the sasaṅgārena, he has to what? Sankhara, he has to make a sankhara, prompted. Okay, he has to encourage himself, or sometimes he need to has a kind of encouragement from the other meditation masters and friends, Dhamma friends, and also Sambayogena, association with the object and so on. That point, Sankhara, when the asaṅgārika, sasaṅgārika, when we talk about the Pasama Kusala Citta and the sasaṅgārika, so this kind of a thing is or has been, how to say, discussed there, sasaṅgāra. So it have been what? Kilamando, very tired. Okay, very tired. So he commented as hence he who from the beginning in discarding his lower nature. So kilesa, he mentioned the lower nature. Does so with the fatigue, painfully, by means of external aid and of instigation. To him, progress is painful. Okay, to him, that is called dukkha paṭipada. When he is trying to remove defilements, mental defilements or hindrances, then he has to do it painfully and with the fatigue, and also he need to take a kind of external aid. So that sort of practice is called what? Dukkha paṭipada. Okay, and who, having discarded the lower nature, abiding round about the ecstasy, takes it long to attain to the manifestation of the jhana factors, is of a sluggish intuition. What is a danda viññā? Okay, danda viññā here collectively explained. So even though he has been all the mental hindrances are discarded or subsided or removed, and also he trying to attain the jhana factors. He trying to occur, all the jhana factors appear obviously, but it takes time, it takes a long time to attain the manifestation of the jhana factors. So that sort of thing is called danda viññā. Okay. And then he who quickly attained to the manifestation of the jhana factor is called quick intuition. For some, it's very easy for very quick. So after the upajara jhana, what happened? After the upajara jhana, after the maybe paṭika counter image, okay, counter image appear in his mind. Very soon after the appearance of the counter image, he can attain the jhana. Okay, it means all the jhanic factors clearly appear in his mind. So that is called what the sukhipa vinya. So he who in discarding the lower does so with the ease, without fatigue, is the one to whom progress is easy. So, so this is about the what? Very detailed explanation of the paṭipadā, and then vinya, and then dukkha and sukha, and then what the khipa and manda, danda, and then collectively sukha paṭipadā, khipa vinya, sukha paṭipadā, danda vinya, what, and then dukkha paṭipadā, khipa vinya, dukkha paṭipadā, danda vinya, and so on. So we can understand like this. Then after that, the commentator are trying to refer Visuddhimagga. Yeah, details concerning what is fitting and what is not fitting. In Bali, it is called sabbaya. Okay, sabbaya, sabbayani. Okay, fitting and not fitting. What is suitable and what is not suitable. So we have to take what is suitable, and then we have to refrain from what is not suitable. And then preliminary works, Obakija, such as the cutting of the impediments, paṭipadā. Okay, paṭipadā, paṭipadā, Obakija, nicha. And then apanagosalani. Gosanla means skillfulness. Apana means ecstasy. Skillfulness in ecstasy, etc. Having explained in the Visuddhimagga. So here the reference is Visuddhimagga is given here. Visuddhimagga, page number 90. Yeah. So bhavana, Jeta bhavana nidisa. So Jeta bhavana nidisa nidithani. Okay. So here he will not take many space to explain sabbaya, what is suitable, what is not suitable for the maybe suitable place, a suitable object, and then what the suitable people, and so on. And also what paṭipadā, what are the major paṭipadā and minor paṭipadā, and also preliminary actions, and also how to make other kasina, and so on. So please try to read the Visuddhimagga about this in the Citta Bhavana Nidisa. Okay, Citta Bhavana Nidisa, Nidithani. Yeah, in this Athasalini, commentator want to explain a little bit. Here, in order to save your time, I will share another, I make a gist. Okay, I will share another paper. Yeah. Sabbaya. Okay. Sabbaya, asabbaya. Fitting, not fitting. Is suitable, unsuitable. Paṭipadā, paṭipadā. The Bobakechani. Okay. And the Abhanagosanla are also play important role in the practice. Okay. In this practice, so each one. So in order to choose suitable place, suitable food, suitable location, suitable place, suitable meditation object, they are also very play important role. Play the very important role. So also cutting all the major and minor impediments. So very clear. This is also very important. So Abhana Gosanla. So skillfulness and the ecstasy are also very important. So here, if we have a asabaya sewi, what happened? So if we use asabaya, what is unfitting, unsuitable. Suppose if we live in an unsuitable place, suppose in a noisy place, we take meditation, we practice a samatha meditation and in a noisy place. So that's will be very difficult for us. Okay, Saddha is a kind of big disturbance for the meditator. Okay, if we have a very noise, okay, uh, it can be problematic, a kind of big disturbance for our concentration practice. So also asabaya food, okay, so which is not suitable food, and also not suitable meditation object. This is also very important. We have to know our inclination, our tendency. Okay, so knowing our tendency, we have to choose what is the proper uh, object to us. So if we happen to choose the asabaya, location, food, and then teacher or meditation object, then what happened to us? Our practice will be painful. Okay, our practice will be painful. So dukkha paṭipadā. Okay, dukkha paṭipadā. Suppose you see, I have read some a case in the Pali test. So, for a person who had been uh, born or what as a goldsmith for many existences. So in this life he became a monk, and then his meditation master gave another color, which is not suitable to him. So in that case, he cannot concentrate very well. His practice became very tiresome. So finally, the Buddha came to know. Then the Buddha gave what the go kala meditation. Okay, kala meditation, which is suitable to him. So that's also very important for us. As a meditator, we have to choose what is suitable to us. So that's why it is very important to know who we are. Okay, know ourselves. Knowing ourselves is very important. So mostly people are trying to know others about the others, but they forget to know about himself or herself. So what is our liking and disliking? We have to know it. So otherwise, our practice will be difficult practice. We cannot concentrate on the object. Rather, our mind will be a guest house for the mental hindrances. The mental hindrances will visit again and again because we cannot concentrate on a proper meditation object and also proper place. That's why here, asabaya sevi, if we approach to a suitable improper place or improper meditation object take, then our practice will be what? Dukkha paṭipadā and also danda vinya. It will take long time to get the intuition, okay, and also uh, to manifest all the jhana fetters. So that's why this is the briefly mentioned here. Asabaya sevi. So it will for one who take which is not suitable, then his practice will be dukkha, painful practice, and also his abhiññana, okay, abhiññana will be what very slow. So another one, sabaya sevi. On the contrary to this person asabaya sevi. If we take or if we choose which is a proper object, meditation object or place or teacher or and so on, then your practice will be very easy. Sukha paṭipadā and also occurrence of the jhana fetters will be very quick. So it means we will attain jhana easily and quickly. And so that is asabhaya sevi, sabhaya sevi, how our choice. Okay, our choice is very important. And also Boba Bhagi Asabhaya Sevi. That's also one of the Mitsya. Okay, Mitsya is the word. Boba Bhagi Asabhaya Sevi. Boba Bhagi maybe previous part, maybe in the preparation stage. Okay, starting from the time we make a first resolution up to the Upajara Jhana. Between this, we approach to the Asabhaya. Okay, we take Asabhaya object or whatever. Then in the later part, Abhidhamma later part, and then we choose Sabhaya Sevi. Or for some people in the opposite manner, Ubhabhagi Sabhaya Sevi, Abhidhamma Asabhaya Sevi. So in the first part, we choose suitable, what is suitable to us. Then but in the later part, we choose which is not suitable to us. Then that will be what the Warmaisaka. In Bali is called Warmaisaka, a Mitsya. Mitsya means what? Dukkha Paṭipadā, Khipa Viññā. And then Sukha Paṭipadā, Dhanda Viññā, like this. So Mitsya it will be. So that is regarding the Sabhaya, Asabhaya. Then regarding the Paṭipadā, impediment, cutting of the impediment, and also regarding the preliminary actions to the meditation practice. So asambhaditva bhavanam anuyogdasa. So bhavanam means the meditation, anuyogda, one who make an effort. Okay, for one who make an effort to practice the meditation without fulfilling asambhaditva preliminary actions. Okay, we have to prepare very well. Okay, by cutting all the minor and major impediments. So if we just practice, so whenever you desire to practice the meditation, you just sit down and practice without finishing your duties, your task. And also, for example, suppose without you are still making sewing a rope. Your rope is not okay. So in that case, you're trying to cut and sew pieces of cloth to make a rope. But not yet finished, you just put it down, your job, and then you practice the meditation. Then, while you are practicing meditation, what happens? The unfinished duties, unfinished tasks, unfinished work will appear in our mind again and again. It will be a sort of disturbance for us. So that's why asambhaditva bhavana anuyogdasa dukkha paṭipadā. Okay, for then it will be dukkha practice, painful practice. So many disturbances will appear in his meditation practice. Maybe disturbance does not mean the mosquitoes or other thing, but inner, okay, mental instabilities, something like a lustful desire, evil, hatred, or whatever. So mental hindrances will be. But on the contrary, for those who make an effort to practice the meditation, having fulfilled all the preliminary actions, so for them, Sukha Paṭipadā, okay, Paṭipadā will be, practice will be easy, like an easy practice. And then another one, Appana kosalani asampadintasa dandavinya sampadintasa kepavanya. So Appana kosala means skillfulness in ecstasy and the jhana. So if we are not skillful, if we fail to make ourselves skillful in the Appana, then our progress will be sluggish. All the jhana factors will be difficult to manifest. So it may take a time, long time, to manifest all the jhana factors for the first jhana or second jhana and so on. But for those who have a full faith, then that will be what the kepavanya, quick intuition there will arise. So all the jhana factors will easily appear. So that is regarding what Appana Kosala. So Bali Bodha make us what? Upakaja, fulfilling Upakaja will make our practice easy. And also Appana Kosala will make us our wisdom to rise easily and quickly. So that is on this point. Moreover, the commentator continue to mention what? Tanna and Avijja. Okay, Tanna Abhibhudasa. Tanna Abhibhudasa. Pugulasa. For those who are overwhelmed or influenced by the what? Craving, the practice will be dukkha. Okay, practice is sure if we have a tanna, a craving again and again in our mind, so we have to make a much effort, okay, for the abandonment of these hindrances. So our practice become a difficult practice. So for those who are not influenced by the tanna, craving, then our practice will be sukha, easy. Okay, and then another point is avijja. Avijja vibhudasa. So for those who are influenced, highly influenced by the avijja, then aviññāna, danda viññā, sluggish intuition there will be. So avijja is opposite to paññā. The more our mind is influenced by the avijja, and then the slower our attainment will be. And then for those who are not influenced by the avijja, then quick intuition there will be. So that's why Dhanna and Avijja also we have to what? We have to make them less and less in our mind, Dhanna and Avijja. Otherwise, it will be big disturbance for our practice as well as for the attainment of the jhana. So another factor, another thing, commentator point out is what? Samadhi in the samatha meditation, akata adhikarasa. Adhikara means something we have done previously in the previous life. So agata, we haven't done any samatha meditation in the previous existence or one of the previous existences, or maybe even in this life, we have no habit of samatha meditation. For what? For then it happened what? Paṭipadā will be dukkha paṭipadā. Okay, painful practice. So for those who have such a habit, okay, habit of practicing samatha meditation, or in this very life or in the previous existences, then their paṭipadā will be easier, much easier. Okay, that's why samatha also very important. Samatha practice is very helpful for us to attain that, to how to say, to make our practice easier. Okay. Then for the Abhiññāna, Vipassanaya, Akadadikarasa, Dandaviññā. Okay, for those who have never practiced Vipassana meditation, okay, in this existence or in the previous existences, their intuition will be slow to arise. Okay, wisdom will be slow to arise. All manifestation of all the jhana pattern will be very slow. It will take a long time. Vipassana, lack of the Vipassana experience. And also, but with a much Vipassana experience, so our intuition will be very quick. Okay, so that's why Vipassana very important. Samatha Vipassana both are important for our to make our practice easier and also to make our intuition quicker, okay, or faster. Then another factor is what? Taipa Kilesa and Mudu Indriya. Kilesa and Indriya. Okay, Kilesa mental defilements are there. For some people, Kilesas are very sharp. Okay, Kilesa are very strong. But the Indriya, faculty, Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Okay, that is Indriya. Saddha, faith, Viriya, effort, Sati, mindfulness, Samadhi, concentration, Panya, wisdom. So these faculties are very important faculties for us. So for some people, kilesa levels are very high, Indriya levels are very low. Then for that kind of meditator, dukkha paṭipadā and dandaviññā. Okay, dukkha paṭipadā practice is a very painful practice and also slow progress, slow intuition or sluggish intuition. And then another one is Taipa Kilesa, Taikha Indriya. Okay, Taipa Kilesa, okay, Kilesa is a very sharp, very strong, as well as faculties are very high. Okay, his faculties are very, very high. So for them, dukkha paṭipadā, okay, there will be painful practice, but since the faculties are working in a balanced manner, then we can simply say what? Khipa Bhinya, easy to attain, easy to get occurrence of the jhana factors. Then another point is the Manda Kilesa Mudu Indriya. Okay, Manda. Manda is not sharp. Kilesas are there, but not so strong. So Mudu Indriya faculty are also there, Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya, but they are soft, tender, subtle, so not strong enough. For such a meditator, we will have a Sukha Paṭipadā, the practice will be easier because of kilesas are less and less, but we make a slow progress. Okay, we make a slow progress in the occurrence of the all jhana factors. But for those manda kilesa, manda means weak. Developments are weak. Taikha indriya, sharp wisdom, sharp faculties. All the Saddha, Viriya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya, these five faculties are very working in a balanced manner. So for such a person, it's the greatest. Sukha Paṭipadā, Khipa Bhinya. So easy to practice as well as what happened, quick to the occurrence of the all jhana pattern. It means quick to attain the jhana. Okay, so this is the way commentator explain here. In brief, we can simply say what Sabbaya, and then Paliboddha, and then what Appanakosala, and then what Dhanna Avijja, Samatha, Vipassana, and then Kilesa, Indriya. So, in order to check who we are, okay, in order to, if you are involved, engaging in a meditation practice, so we can, with this understanding, we can make yourself straight. We can make yourself uh, you can correct yourself, okay, and also you can adjust. You can adjust your what is suitable or not suitable, and also what is whether you have all the you have done all the preliminary actions or not, and also whether you are skillful in the apana or not, and also whether you are influenced by the tanha or vijja. So sometimes if you know yourself, oh, I difficult to practice, okay, painful practice if we have, then understand there is, oh, maybe I have lack of a samatha previously, so this time I will maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, and so on. I will pay my time for the samatha practice. Okay, you can strengthen your samatha skill, samatha practice. And then sometimes, even though your samatha is okay, you are easy to, how to say, easy to concentrate. Okay, easy to remove all the defilement. But even though defilements are come down, but the jhani factors are not yet come to the surface of our mind. So then we have to understand what vipassana. Okay, I need to give more time for the vipassana practice. Then in this way, you can keep and you can make you can keep yourself on the right path. Okay, so whether Deva Kilesa or Mudu Indriya, we have to check whether our mental defilements are sharp or strong or weak. We have to check, and also whether our faculties are working in a balanced manner or not. Okay, sometimes we need to reduce, sometimes we need to raise up. Okay, so level up. So in this way, if we have this kind of a knowledge, I think it will be much easier for you to make a progress, and also to correct your way of practice, and then you can easily make your practice how to say happily, and also you can uh, easy to attain. You will be very quick to attain the jhana. Okay, so this is about the what paṭipadā, four paṭipadā, and the commentator explained extensively about this what the jhana, but practice. Okay, four practice. But in brief, we have to understand there are only four paṭipadas. Okay, dukkha paṭipada. So whatever meditation object you may take, okay, either Patavi or Abo, Dejo, Vayo, or Nila, Pita, Lohita, or Data, okay, whatever meditation object you may take, and also whatever jhana you are practicing for. So you will do it one of these four ways, okay, one of these four ways, either dukkha paṭipada danda vinya or dukkha paṭipada khipa vinya, sukha paṭipada danda vinya, sukha paṭipada khipa vinya, like that. So sukha paṭipada khipa vinya is the best for us. Okay, so and then with this information, you can make your meditation practice much easier, and then much quicker to attain the jhana. Thank you so much. So,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
okay, by reciting Buddha Sasana Jidan Data 2-3 times. Buddha Sasana Jidan Data 2. Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daytatu. Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daytatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Yeah, please, good night, Sayadaw. Please stay safe. And then also everyone in Myanmar as well. Please stay safe.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you, Sayadaw.
For others, maybe Nyanika is